Hey guys, so recently a clip of an argument between pro-lifer Kristen Hawkins and an abortion activist went viral. But before we get into the details, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss any of our videos. Okay, so Kristen Hawkins, the president of non-profit pro-life organization Students for Life America, had an interesting encounter with a pro-abortion activist at the University of South Florida. The activist claimed that Planned Parenthood, a non-profit organization that offers abortion services as part of reproductive health care, also provides diapers. Here's the clip.
Do you still give her money, resources, diapers? Do you give her daycare?
Yeah, does Planned Parenthood do that, man?
Yes!
No, they don't.
Daycare offers services that help
They
you
do not
get
offer
abortions.
diapers or baby formula
Yes, they
or maternity
do.
clothes. I will bet you $10 million that they do not, because I have gone into Planned Parenthood
have too.
multiple times. Would you like to call Planned Parenthood right now and ask
They
them if
probably
they
you
give
have some
diapers
fucking
and
watch
formula?
list. I don't care what you have to
Here.
say about it.
You don't care what I have to say because you don't care about facts. I get that. But let me
No,
just call
facts don't
Planned
care about
Parenthood.
your feelings, unfortunately. So the lives you think you're saving,
I'm
you're not
calling
doing
Planned
shit.
Parenthood.
When you
I'm
don't,
calling Planned Parenthood.
listen.
Hold on, be quiet.
No, I don't fucking care what you have to say.
Do you offer diapers or formula?
I said they
Oh, we
offer
do not. I'm
resources.
sorry. Thank you. I knew you didn't help that. You just kill babies. Thank you. Planned Parenthood just confirmed they do not offer formula or diapers. 2 miles away. They do not do that.
They're not solutions, but they offer
Yeah, that's
help.
just like how abortion isn't a solution, ma'am.
yourself.
Have a great day. Jesus loves you.
Okay, so the phone call made it clear that Planned Parenthood does not provide diapers. Some are much more creative in making the argument that pro-lifers care only about babies before they are born, like this person.
Some folks believe a life begins when egg meets sperm and wanna force all pregnant women to carry to term. But their actions point to something that you wouldn't expect, that they think kids only matter when they're not born yet. They'll make sure family leave and childcare funding fails, take away their parents at the border and jail. Kids beg for climate action under crippling debt, while you show them they only matter when they're not born yet. If abortion was the issue, contraception would reduce it. Oh, but wouldn't you know, certain people made it difficult for everyone to use it. Whoa. Publicly shame them if they can't afford lunch, refuse to keep schools safe from COVID or guns. For once I wish their actions would disprove what I've said, that they think kids only matter when they're not born yet.
So, is that the truth? Pro-lifers only care about kids when they are not born yet? The first thing to note is that being pro-life isn't just about protecting unborn babies. It's about protecting life right from their conception in the womb till the time of their death. Pro-lifers do not just fight against abortion, but also contraception, euthanasia, divorce, and everything that goes against the culture of life. Now, the majority of people who say pro-lifers are just pro-birth don't mean to say pro-lifers are not against issues like euthanasia or divorce. What they want to say is actually like some of these posts. This person said, "Dear conservative strategists trying to rebrand pro-life to pro-baby because you know how unpopular your position is on women's reproductive rights. We suggest you rebrand to pro-birth. You seem to care a lot about fetuses. You are sickly obsessed with forcing births, but you most certainly do not care about babies or child victims of sexual abuse and incest, or the health and lives of mothers, or the lives of poor children or neglected children. You don't support childcare, food assistance, free school lunches, higher minimum wages for struggling moms, or anything forced birth babies might need to survive. You certainly don't support women. But you already know this. That's why you realize pro-life is so off-brand. Pre-life, pro-birth, anti-woman. You're welcome." So according to such people, pro-lifers do not provide support for low-income families, children who were born out of rape or incest, or the victims of such abuse themselves. Pro-lifers apparently don't provide support for food, school lunches, education, jobs, etc., or anything else these forced birth babies need to survive. Here's another person who shares that opinion.
What angers me about the and I don't call them pro-lifers anymore, I call them pro-birthers. Because here's why. Here's what angers me. They all want to outlaw abortion, and then all these kids come into the world, and yet the same people take away welfare, and they take away the very safety net that many of these unwanted children are going to need to survive. So they give birth and then they say, well, you're on your own now. Well, what's the odds of these unwanted children becoming successful? I'd say slim to none.
Now, let's suppose that all their claims were right. Pro-lifers didn't do anything for mothers and their children except to protest against abortion. Let's say they didn't provide any resources to help out these struggling families. How would that change the moral truth that killing the innocent unborn in the womb is wrong? If the child has a lower chance of success, does it make it alright to kill them? So since these so-called unwanted children are forced to be born in less than ideal circumstances, you might as well kill them instead of giving them a chance to live. The likelihood of someone becoming successful shouldn't determine the value of their life. So this brings us back to the original statement. Pro-lifers do not care about what happens after birth. This is just not true. Across the world, crisis pregnancy centers and non-profit organizations provide support to women during pregnancy and post-birth. One such organization is the Saved Pearl Foundation in Mumbai. Founded in 2015 by Aleen Thekanath, the foundation helps women in crisis pregnancies with board and lodging, nutritious food and supplements, counseling and emotional support, medical expenses and legal aid. They have also conducted over 10,200 workshops to create awareness and educate teenagers and have helped around 750 plus underprivileged women. Another organization, Jan Pragati, started in 2011 in Uttar Pradesh, started a crisis pregnancy center project called Makie's Home that focuses on women prone to forced abortion, teenage pregnancy, pregnancy out of wedlock, and pregnancy from rape. They not only provide counseling services but also nutritious food, prenatal and postnatal care, and literacy training and life skill trainings for the mothers. In addition to this, they also have a slum education project called Pragati Pathshala, which currently runs 5 schools across Lucknow with about 300 children. St. Michael's Home, founded in 1922 by the Good Shepherd Sisters, is another non-profit NGO in Bangalore. The home runs a working women's hostel, outreach program, skills training and tailoring center, home for single mothers, home for children, and an adoption center. St. Christina's Home, established in 1967 in Kerala, is a shelter for every unmarried mother and homeless child. Since its foundation, the home has sheltered 4,200 children. The home partners with nearby schools and institutions to provide education for such children. For those who are unable to go for higher studies, they are provided with vocational training. The home also works with Central Adoption Resource Authority to help Indian couples who want to adopt Indian children. Rescue 108 is a Mysore-based organization that works to put an end to rape, sexual harassment, trafficking, genocide, abortion and porn addiction, especially among teenagers. They mainly create awareness and educate through videos, training, research papers, etc., and provide free counseling for college students facing such issues. These are just a few of the organizations that work across the country and around the world to provide support for mothers and their children. Having a baby is always challenging, especially when they are conceived in less than ideal circumstances. These organizations provide resources to take care of pregnant mothers and child born from crisis pregnancies and even adoption services. Everyone who is genuinely concerned about the quality of life, health and empowerment of women and children should give women with crisis pregnancies a better solution than killing her own child. So, what do you think about this? Are pro-lifers only pro-birth? Let us know in the comments below. Also, check out the details for these and a few other pro-life organizations by checking the description below. If you like this video, please let us know by liking and subscribing to our channel. It helps us a lot. Until next time.